Nevada seems to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. The mining towns, such as Virginia City, have seen many tragedies and possibly many ghosts. According to their mission statement and values, the Northern Nevada Ghost Hunters seek to understand paranormal events through investigations. They focus on education and maintaining a respected paranormal group.
How I started Nevada Ghost Hunters was about 15 years ago. Like I said, I went on the internet and I met these like-minded people. I was born and raised a devout Southern Baptist, so this was against everything that I ever did. And when I found these people, it was like my whole world just opened up. So I found this one woman who was a pagan, and she was a Mennonite. Now that's very crazy, but I was very intimidated and I wanted to know more. And from there, she kind of introduced me into the paranormal. She kind of introduced me into the paganism. She introduced me into a whole world I had no idea of. And I just started branching out and getting people that were like-minded, that didn't have the negativity in their life, that didn't have that religious, that you had to be this way, that were very open.
I've had the most traumatic experiences like at Waverly, and I would say at the prison, Ohio State Reformatory. There was, I had shadow people attached to me at Waverly, and there was like a group of people witnessing it, so it was like a ghost tour overnight, and the guy was leading us around, and my wife kind of volunteered me to be the guinea pig, and he walked me down this hallway, and everybody kind of just like was looking at me in awe, and all of a sudden I felt like this pull through my body, and it was just like an energy, and it made me like, I don't even know how to describe it, like it was kind of a weird feeling. And that was the beginning, and that was like one of our first experiences, and then it's just progressed ever since.
Yeah, we work with equipment. For example, we have right now he's not working, but we have a Boo Bear, and he lights up when and talks when a spirit interacts with him. Yeah. We do ghost tours at the Gold Hill Hotel, which is half a mile down the street from Virginia City, and we do those every second and last Thursdays of the month. Yeah, and it's a great tour. It's about 2 hours long. We give you the history, and we actually do actual investigations with the public. Yeah.
One of the things we get a lot of interest in is when our equipment goes off. We have a lot of different equipment. We use elemental tools that have been used for ages. Things like crystals and dowsing rods, and get some interactivity with those, and all the things you see on the ghost shows, the meters, REM pods, things of that nature. And what I really like is, if a meter goes off, cool, but there's a million reasonable explanations for that. What I like is when you start getting some intelligent interactivity. Like, okay, if someone really is communicating with us, I want this thing to go to the yellow light right now. And then it does. Okay, interesting. I want it to go to the orange light, the red light. And when you start getting that sort of interactivity, that's what I really find intriguing about the paranormal. So I've had a lot of experiences of that nature. And then you have your classic shadow figures, sounds. But what I'm always looking for are intelligent interactions. Like, I want 3 knocks, and you get 3 knocks? Okay, that's interesting.
So, but the staircase that's right here above us, there's actually like a generator type thing right there. And the very first time I ever went investigating with these guys was one of their events. And I was like, how do you become one of these things? This is really cool. So there was a group of people, and it was getting towards the end of the night. I'd been walking around with the little bit of equipment that I had, and checking stuff out. Well, it got to the point where it was time for everybody to leave. And so a member that used to be with the team, George, came to find, my group. And as he came up to us, we were following hits on the thing. And it took us down the hallway that's right there and into a little, I call it the Harry Potter closet, underneath the stairs. And so we're standing inside there because that's where we saw the supposed apparition on the little app go into. And we're doing it was like a Vox or something like that. We were asking questions, and we legit heard somebody walking up to us. And we thought it was the rest of the teams coming and say, hey, we got to wrap up, let's go. and there was nobody there. And so as we followed the apparition thing back this direction, but exactly where this generator is, as I'm walking up, you literally hear like right, I fucking hit the wall, dude. I was like standing and I was like, no! Like, it was so bad. But yeah, that was the very first time I ever went on an investigation with them, was here.
While the existence of the paranormal is still a debated topic, many groups, such as the Northern Nevada Ghost Hunters, keep looking for evidence and contact from the beyond.